Hi, and welcome everyone to the stream. Thank you, Daisies and Dragons, for having us. Who is us? Well, we are Weave. I am one half of Weave Games. My name is Pooja M. My pronouns are she, her. And we have come out with our second game, which is Love is on the Cards. Create your own holiday rom com game just for those of us who don't get to see ourselves or our situations or our sense of humor reflected in the holiday rom-coms that we have been inundated this season. Um, if you would like to play this game as a Christmas rom-com, then that's fair enough. But there are so many more holidays and so many diverse romances that we can have, and this gives you a chance to take control of your own narrative this holiday season. Today, we are going to be playing with Chirag and Assis. Wave to the nice people, guys. Yay! Look at those shiny happy faces. Okay, so I'm going to throw it over to them to introduce themselves as the co-stars of today's movie. Take it away, Assis.
Oh my god. Hi, I'm Assis. She, her pronouns. Um, Big gay gremlin. Um, and I like playing role playing games and board games. And yeah, do I need to describe my star right now also? No?
Not yet. We can do it a little bit later. But let's just, well, we decide roles and everything in a bit. Yeah. Have you said where people can find you online?
Oh, right. You can find me at lesbianing on Twitter and Blue Sky. That's lesbian mixed with yearning. And don't look for me anywhere else. I'll kill you.
Yes. That's not a threat. That's a promise. Hi! That's how I like to introduce myself. I'm Chirag Isnani. I'm one of the co-founders of Daisies and Dragons. I've been producing, this game for the last couple of... not this game, this series. The game's been made by Weave Games. Puna and Aman. It's a fantastic one. Puna's like pointing at herself even though she's not on screen anymore. And she's great. Armand's great, and you guys are in for a big treat. When I'm not here, I'm writing TTRPGs and playing a lot of role-playing games and doing other nerdy stuff. And here, I am here for romance. Woohoo! Well, romantic comedy. Close enough. But yes, we're excited. We are going to create characters for this romantic comedy. I don't know what we're doing. Let's go.
Well, we vaguely know what we're doing.
We vaguely know what we're doing. That's how I get through life. Do you have any idea on what kind of character you're going to be, or should we talk about the setting first? What do you think?
I think let's deal with the setting first.
Sure. We, because of an offhand comment, want to do some kind of urban fantasy, gothic fantasy, kind of like setting. Potentially magic or supernatural creatures might appear in this one.
Well, something that allows for a werewolf on a bike.
Exactly. That was our main selling point. The only way we got Assis to agree to this was having werewolf on a bike. Sorry for outing you like that. All right, so we have werewolf on a bike. Does that mean we want this to be? We want this to be like, it doesn't have to be winter. It could be werewolf bike, on a bike, but it could also be like, just a dry, area, like Wild West kind of town. Or what are you thinking?
I think like maybe early onset of winter. So there's, I'm not sure where we're going geography wise, but I don't want snow blocking all the bikes. But I think a nice cold vibe is good.
A good cold vibe, maybe closer to Halloween then.
Ooh,
I like it. Halloween, yes. The Halloween rom-com that everyone's been asking for. Yeah, exactly. So we've established werewolves exist in this setting, and maybe one of us will be a werewolf. Who knows? And bikers exist in this setting too. So,
unfortunately,
yes. Do we want this to be modern day, 80s, 2000s, future, cyberpunk?
90s?
Want to say in the 90s? Yeah. So we have in the 90s. If anyone had a cell phone, they were the size of a brick, so they probably won't have a cell phone.
Exactly.
Yeah, and everyone's idea of a social media was MTV. I think MTV was in the 90s. Yeah, I think that's
Yeah,
correct.
and
Don't. Yeah, Mercury's been around for a while.
I
So-
think werewolves and also like other supernatural elements probably.
Okay,
Like
so
we can throw some stuff in there.
yeah, we could do other things in there. Leave it open. But if we have a whole, whether it's just a few things or it's full Hotel Transylvania, we'll find out. Yeah. So, 90s, some undescript location, could be anywhere. We don't have to specifically give it a country or city state. And yeah, at least some supernatural things. So, with that kind of like figured out, and we maybe named that town at some point. Let's figure out who you are, Assis.
Okay, so I have a name. My character's name is Bethany Preet Esther,
Okay,
but you
gonna
can
have
call
to-
me Bet for short.
Bethany, Bet. When you say
No,
Bet is
Bethany
your
Preet.
Yeah.
Bethany Preet is my first name. Beth is the nickname.
Got it. Bethany Preet. P-R-I-T?
Preet.
P-R-E-E-T. Bethany Preet. When you say your nickname is Bet, do you mean B-E-T-H or Bet like gamble?
No, Peth. Thank you.
Okay, fair enough. Hey, Bet. All right. So that's fine. How old do you think Bethany is? Like on a general look, you're like, oh, young, fresh out of university. Like she's a wizened old soul. What are we thinking?
I would say a young working woman. Like
Yeah.
she's established in her career.
Okay, young working woman. That's a good. And what is that career?
That is a fantastic question. I'm glad you asked. I want Beth to be the marketing manager for a role-playing game publisher.
A marketing manager for a role-playing game publisher.
Yes.
I love that we're living our dreams. This is fantastic. This is true fantasy. Not true fantasy. You'll get there. You may not get there in the 90s, but you'll get there.
Probably not in the 90s.
Yes. You've come here for research and you've ended up the werewolf like a bar. Like, I am here for research. Young marketing manager at an RPG.
Oh, and she, her pronouns.
Good. Thank you for clarifying. She, her pronouns, marketing manager at Grey Wolf. I don't know. We'll figure it. We don't have to name the place. It's fine.
We don't have to name it.
We don't have to name it. Just the RPG company. It's
The RPG company,
yes, the friendly local RPG company.
which there's no allusions to in my name at all.
Definitely not. So, Bethany Preet, Beth, the her young marketing manager at RPG company. That looks good. As for me, I'm going to play because your character, as far as we know at the outset, is human, or at least normal.
As far as you know,
Probably not.
human. Normal
Alright.
human.
Sure. My character then my character is going to be called Lucinda Holmes. She/they pronouns. She is not so much a biker, but she's a former biker who still rides, but she's the bartender at a local bar called the White Claw, and it's just got the image of a claw. And there's something a bit off about her. She get a little aggressive, a bit a bit feral, and maybe there's something off a bit with some of her regular clientele. Something a bit odd, a bit gnarly. She's fine, but just be careful how they wolf down their food at the bar.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we have Lucinda Holmes. I think Lucinda she looks early 30s. She appears to be that age. She's got wears the short sleeve, this kind of jacket style, but brown, and has tattoos all up them. Mixture of tattoos, some Celtic, some Hindu, just a wide variety of different kinds of old tattoos of different stuff mixed in. And short hair. Not long hair, but she got short hair.
Okay.
So that's Lucinda, she/they, and Yeah. Might be a werewolf, might not be. Who knows? Maybe the whole time it turns out it's not me at all. Yes. Next bit, we can describe the title of the movie. We don't have to decide that now. Might come up later.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we don't have to come up with one if it happens. So now we can kind of figure out who are your characters' known associates.
Okay, wait. Our title did come to me though.
Okay, what you got?
Not the best, but it's a start. Bethany Preet and the Beast.
Okay. Working title: Bethany Preet and the Beast. Okay, and the Beast. Oh boy, that is our working title.
The working title.
That is our working title before marketing and our producers get back to us. That's good. Bethany Preet and the Beast. If we don't get sued, it'll be fine. How we go to our characters' known associates, other characters you might also interact with in the movie, including, your best bud. You got anyone in mind?
Yeah. I mean, I would say so Bethany Preet is working in marketing, right? So she's more just jaded and serious and
Of course.
just a bit uptight. So her best friend is probably working on the actual RPG. Let's call them. What's a good name for a friend, Chirag? What friend would you like to play? What name would you like to play?
A good name for a friend is Assis, but we can come up with something else. Think.
I'm gonna leave.
Let's think. Delma. Delma's a name. We have Colette is a nice name.
Colette is a good name.
Shina. Maria. Maria's. You heard of a girl called Maria? What else?
Okay, let's go with Colette. Let's not go with Maria so that you can't sing about it. Let's go with Colette.
Please, I can't think about. All right, so Colette is the best friend, and she writes the RPG.
Yeah.
Well, what she. Any notes about Colette? Is she just very enthusiastic?
Oh, I mean, they have blue hair and pronouns.
Sure. That's fine.
But yeah, very enthusiastic, very just kind of, just maybe probably skateboards around the place, skateboarding.
Oh, she's quite young. That's fair.
Oh no, Beth is the same age as me. They just really like skateboarding. I would say they, she pronouns probably.
Got it.
And just very what's the word? Happy-go-lucky.
Okay, happy-go-lucky. I love it. Anyone else you want to bring in? We can always add more later. Is there anyone specific you want to?
We could always add more later. I think I'll stick to Colette for now. How about you?
I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say Lucinda's best friend is going to be also what is going to be. His name's Harry. It's short for something, but he won't tell people what it's short for. He works in the bar mostly as a bouncer in case things get too tough, but also too rowdy. He'll work as a bouncer, but mostly he just does other odd jobs. And he's friends with Lucinda. They used to go out way back in the time. Ancient history, as they like to say, but now they're just close friends.
Okay, so werewolf.
Could be werewolf. Could be werewolf. But no, now they're not dating. He's dating someone else entirely. And is actually he's very he's love, and he's Lucinda knows he's preparing to propose to his current boyfriend, so he's got that going. So that's what's on his mind. That's why love is on his mind, and might be that's why it's on Lucinda's mind as well. My ex is doing that. Maybe that's something I need to think about. Maybe I'm too old. I'm just 30s. Yeah, just 30s. Not 130. That'd be insane. That would be weird.
That's
Okay.
not an age humans live to.
Oh, definitely not. So we got Harry, he, him, big guy, seems aggressive, actually a teddy bear. Yeah. That's good. We got our entourage. Now.
Yeah.
We can time to get into the game and find out why, why Lucinda and Bethany Preet, aka Bet, are made for each other. Why are they perfect for each other? So it's time to draw one of the hearts cards. Would you like to draw the first card?
Yeah, I will draw the heart.
What did you get?
It's an ace.
They both want to save the world. Okay.
Oh no.
What does that
That'd
mean?
be very interesting. What is the world in danger of?
Exactly. I mean, we could both want to save the world in very different ways. Your character could be like, I want to save the world by doing my part for the environment. And the other character's like, well, I got a vampire crossbow ready to go down and take down the evils. This thing. We'd have to go to like...
Okay, wait. I have a brilliant idea though. What if it's the other way around?
Okay. My character's into recycling and you're actually just a vampire hunter or a monster hunter?
Yeah.
Okay. Right, so so is the RPG thing an actual job or is that your cover to just find out more about monsters and take them down?
Oh no, my true passion is marketing. I just take down monsters for the kick of it. Like just nobody else is gonna do it. Bethany has to step up. It's fine.
Yeah, definitely. So that's how you want to save the world. My character, I think my character might have been like, used to do that. I don't want to get back. It's been so long. I just want to run my bar. But the thought is there. The desire is there. They're not as proactive as Beth. I think, So we would kind of start in a trailer with basically your character might just be finishing up killing a supernatural creature or preparing to hunt a supernatural creature. Yeah. Yeah, what's your character's normal prey? Kind of normally.
I think
boogeymen.
Ooh.
Wizards.
I think vampires might not be the worst idea, but what about gargoyles?
Ooh, gargoyles is fun. So you wait for the sun to come out and then you smash them to pieces, or you just you have a different way to hunt gargoyles?
Oh no, I am too busy working in the daytime, so I can only fight them at night.
Fair enough. They only come out at night anyway, so it's fine.
Yeah.
At night, in daytime it would be, vandalism. At night it's just murder. It's fine.
Yeah.
Exactly. Now.
Murder is okay.
Yeah. Murder of supernatural creatures that don't actually exist in real life is okay. That is our legal defense. I can feel the worry coming from the producers. Now, what inherent obstacle stands in our way? Do you want me to draw or do you want to draw?
Yeah, I think you should draw this one.
Okay, I will cause the problems. Let's go. The Queen. One of them has a secret identity they do not disclose before stage 5. Gee, I wonder which of us has the secret identity. It could actually be either. It could be either of us, really, at this point, if you want to hide.
It could be either of us.
It could be either. Who is hiding it and who wants to be open about it?
What do you think? Do you think Lucinda would hide it?
I think if you walk into a werewolf bar and you're meeting a werewolf and you want to initiate relationships, maybe don't open with the fact you hunt monsters.
I agree. I think maybe monster hunting isn't the greatest thing to tell everyone about, just in case they turn out to be a monster.
Or someone who doesn't believe in monsters, which might be worse.
Well, fair.
Yeah, then it makes the date very awkward. Wow, this person takes their Globe of Darkness campaign really seriously. They're super into laughing.
I think you mean Globe of Shadows, but okay.
There we go. That's a better name. We should write an RPG just with that title. Actually, you know what? That's the title of the movie now. Globe of Shadows.
Oh no! What have I done?
What have you done? So, okay.
I'll write another RPG called Werewolf the Pantomime later.
Hey, Good stuff. So now we start off with the establishing scene, aka the best friend exposition. Each of the stars establishes their closest confidant, who we mentioned before, and then play out the opening scene of the movie, where each star tells their respective confidant what's going on in their lives and reveals their personalities through conversation. Who do you want to go first? Do you want me to go
I
first?
think you should go first this time.
Okay, that means, yeah, I'll be Lucinda, and you'll be playing the best friend Harry. Okay. So it's like it's fairly it's fairly early in the bar. I think like they're like kind of setting up. They open late. You know, they've got a lot of night owls that like to visit as opposed to in the day. So they're like setting up the bar. They're moving like the stools off the tables. They're like getting everything like chip and shining. We have Lucinda. She's just working on the cleaning the bottles with the same rag, making sure everything's like looking good, and focusing. And I think she probably sees like I think she sees Harry might be just either a bit too nicely dressed or might be looking a bit too nervous as they're walking around. There's just like something about Harry that's that's different today. Just preparing for the popping the question too. So or maybe just thinking about it at this point. Maybe you all right there, Harry? What's you okay? You look kind of jittery.
So I think Harry's gonna come and like sit down at the bar and just be like, yeah, I could use some. Just pour me a shot.
Already got one. Pours one. Got one for you. Got a double for her. So we want to keep dancing around the reason you're acting so weird, because I can always pull out the harder stuff.
Okay, well, and Harry does reach into his pocket and just show the box to Lucinda.
Harry, I'm pretty sure you know that it's not going to work out with us. No.
No, it's not for you. It's for Colton.
Ooh, Colton.
You know my boyfriend.
Yeah.
You've met him.
You
we've been out on multiple dinners.
Yeah, wait, you kind of been really haven't been that long. It's only been it's been 2 years, at least 2 years.
It's been closer to 10, but okay.
10 years, 10 weeks. What's the difference? Like puts the towel, the rag across the neck. So how do you know that Colton's the one for you? You know?
I mean, have you ever like just been on a date with someone and looked at the full moon together, and just you get this feeling while you're looking at the moon, like not the normal one, while you're getting all of the normal moon feelings.
Sure.
You're like, I wouldn't want to be under this full moon with anyone else.
Nope. Can't say it's ever happened to me. But is Colton okay with the whole your current situation? Your whole White Claw membership?
I would say he enjoys it even.
Human.
Let's just say that like sometimes he likes things a bit rough.
People are a lot more open-minded than they used to be.
Yeah.
90s are a great time, I guess.
Oh yeah, I think it'll only get better from here.
Oh yeah, definitely. Well, I'm happy for you and this Colton. Not even a name. Really, is that what they're naming the kids these days?
You've met him so many times,
and I've said it multiple times. It's still.
Why don't you go out and find yourself someone? You've been out of the dating scene for a while now.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, where do people even go? Do they still have discotheques, or do they have those like God, what's that other one? And there was that nice flapper girls. They still have flapper girls, you know.
No, they don't still have flapper girls. You could go to the mall.
The fuck is
I hope people are big on the mall these days.
Oh. Maybe I don't. And then just like the door opened and the other bike's like, oh, great, we got customers. We can talk about how I'm not going to do that another time. But hey, tapped on the shoulder. Good job on you. Good job on you, Harry. If Colton says anything except 100% yes, I'll get rid of his body. No worries.
Appreciate it. And
Anytime.
Harry will just go to like his bouncer position.
I think that's it, unless there's any more you want to discuss about Harry. Good. That works. And now, your scene. Let's figure out where we find you.
I think we find Bethany Preet, just kind of sitting on her old, those old, like, blocky old computers.
Mm-hmm.
Did he have? And probably just like, I know, but which ones? It doesn't matter. She's probably typing out some numbers, has a bunch of forms, is figuring out marketing for the next big game release.
Mm-hmm.
It's she's just very in it. She's probably occasionally rushing from table to table, handing out things to people. And I would say that Colette is probably getting up to go for their lunch break.
Yeah.
And passes by Bethany.
Bet, come on, you gotta get some food.
No, food can wait. We're behind on all of our projections. We need to have this game ready, and we could stand to like buy a few more billboards. You go on without me. It's fine.
Bet, when's the last time you ate? Be honest.
I mean, I had like one cookie this morning. That counts.
Cookies don't count as food. They're a treat. Now,
I had lunch like 3 days ago. It's fine. And she just like buries herself back into her work.
Come on. We're getting snacks. We'll still be behind schedule in half an hour. Let's go. Come on. All right. Come on. You work better when you're not hungry. Come on. Ellie.
I just groan at the graphs in frustration and just give up and like come along with Colette.
Yes. She's dragging you while she's on her skateboard in the office, just like she's one of those people. And takes you down. I don't know if you'd let her like take you to like a cafe or something outside. You might just say, I will eat at the cafeteria and nothing else, whatever. But
oh, definitely. Beth is not leaving this building until like her work timings are over.
Okay.
Ooh. How do you do this?
Well, you put one foot in front of the other, and then you start sliding on the ground, and the skateboard just moves. You mean something else?
No, I didn't mean the skateboarding. I mean just be so optimistic and happy, and do something that isn't work.
Well, you know what they say: if you do what you love, you don't work in your day in your life, and it's the same when you're incredibly lazy.
No, I love marketing. I am working every day of my life.
Exactly. I'm sure you do love marketing, but does it love you? That's the question. You give a lot to marketing, give a lot to the work, but are you getting it back? Are you getting what you want out of it?
I'm getting money.
We work in RPGs. We're not getting a lot of that. Even I know that. Yeah. Come on. And like passing you some fruit and cafeteria pizza. As I bring it down. Listen, maybe you spend a lot of time like figuring out, how to talk, how to talk to people without actually talking to people, how to reach people, do all that. Maybe
that's not true.
Oh yeah. When's the last time you had a conversation?
I talk to you all the time.
Yeah. When's the last time you had a conversation with someone who wasn't me, who you weren't demanding to get ahead of their deadlines?
I talked to my neighbor when they accidentally took my mail day before yesterday.
Ooh. I'm going to imagine this isn't your meet cute you're about to tell me.
Yeah, I mean, I okay, fine. I put a letter through their door asking them to leave the package back with me.
All
It still
right.
counts.
It does not count. Come, we have got to do something. We have got to get you somewhere more fun. Listen, I know this great little dive bar. One of my friends, who's like, told me that it's a great place to get a drink. Meet some hot guys and girls. We could hit it.
Dive bar on a work week.
It's always a work week. Come on. Come on.
I really don't
It's a
see what I'm getting
Friday.
out of this.
It is a Friday. You are meeting people. Come on. And listen, what's the name of the book we're releasing, right? It's called it's Bars of the Undercity. You can call it research. I mean, yes, then probably not going to be spider people, or vampires, or God forbid werewolves. But hey,
like you just see Beth get like extremely nervous. I mean, yeah, that would be silly.
That would be silly. That would be.
But you promise that you're not gonna find someone, or maybe 3 people, or just like hook up with someone and disappear and leave me alone.
Reaches over, grabs your hand like, Beth, I would never lie to you. Then she skids off. See you tonight. I'll pick you up. We're going. Woo!
Beth just grumbles and throws her food in the trash and goes back up to work.
Okay. When you go up, there's an apple waiting for you, saying, "Yeah, love Colette." She knows you didn't eat at the cafeteria. Anything else you want to reveal about your character or your relationship with Colette or anything?
I think not necessarily her relationship with Colette. I think we could slightly just glimpse at like Beth just maybe on her way back home after work is over, just getting in touch with someone shady and basically just being like, okay, no, I need to do some other things tonight. I can't be present. I hope you can find a replacement. And just and then just kind of hurriedly rushing back home, hoping that nobody saw her.
Yeah. Would it be like a phone call with a mysterious person, or would you actively go meet that person in an alley or something?
I think I would have to go meet that person. I mean, without mobile phones, how am I going to just call this mysterious person's number?
Office phone. But sure, I get your point. There's always that creepy thing, like you go to a payphone and yet you know something, and that payphone rings when you approach it. How did it know? Yes, I'll take the collect call.
Yeah.
Whatever you think is fun.
I like the payphone idea actually. Let's say she's walking home and she's just suspiciously glancing at a specific payphone on her way home, and it rings. And so then she knows she has to go. She has to go and take the call, and then she's just like, no, I cannot do tonight. Like this is, I know, but I know I'm the best out there. You can find someone else. And she just hangs it up.
Nice. Okay. Now after that foreboding moment, we do the meet cute. This is how they meet each other. Yay! So, do you want to draw this or should I?
Ooh, the hearts card. I love the hearts card. I'm drawing the hearts cards.
Draw the hearts card. 3 of hearts. One star's errant snowball hits the other, coin and they dropped a large haul of gift-wrapped presents they were carrying. Okay. Let's see.
Snowball. Pumpkin?
Pumpkin, we can do pumpkin. We can always, what's it called? We can change it up a little bit, like gift wrap presents could be one of us is carrying drinks. And snowball.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. And snowball, it could be a little, pumpkin, snowballs, like something like that. Or it could be, this is the start of a bar brawl and you are drawing
I was thinking that.
Yes. Yes.
I love that idea.
You're having a snowball and you're just like in the middle of a bar fight. I think it's probably your character throws a snowball.
I think it doesn't even necessarily need to be a bar fight, but I just have a drink called a snowball and you're carrying just a bunch of drinks and I just I just somehow drop it on you.
Yeah, mate. Sure. You drop it on me or just spray it on me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. So I think that night. Anyway, we can role play this if we want. Yeah, we role play this. Probably that night as your. Sorry, excuse me.
No, I was just saying, yeah, let's role play it.
I think it's that night, at the White Claw. It's more bustling. It is like a lot of bikers, various bikers who are there. A couple of other people that who've like shown up, who like Colette's full of colored hairs, optimism, and pronouns are also a little bit there. A little bit like a few of them you might like, a few of them who look like LARPers, which is a bit odd to see. Maybe you hope they're LARPers because otherwise you have to go work this evening. As they're also there in their long trench coats, kind of like talking a little bit to the bikers. And I think Colette and you, did you come together or did you both? Did you meet her here?
I would say I met her like just 1 block away, and then we came here together.
Yeah.
And like, I think like Beth's immediate just once you're sitting at the bar is a biker bar. Colette, why are we at a biker bar? I don't even have a motorbike.
Yeah, but that means you can go home on one of their bikes. Otherwise, you'd have to come back and get your motorcycle. It's convenient, you know?
Okay, if you say so.
Yeah. And she's like, yeah, come on. Let's get you some drinks. They called this the snowball. And like brings you over a very yellow drink.
What is it yellow, Chirag?
These guys have a weird sense of humor.
Right. Beth will take the snowball and just like start sipping it and makes just a face.
Oh.
At least it's strong.
I mean, hey, if you don't like it, look, these guys are tossing their drinks. You see like people are just like throwing the drinks. They're like very aggressively like shattering on the ground. Like if you don't like it, just toss it behind you.
I feel like that is this how bars are these days? You're supposed to just throw your drinks. How do they afford the glasses?
That is an X. Yeah. And like, you ate too hard. Come on, just chug it. Chugs it and then just like throws it behind her. Come on.
Red will take another sip, just be like, and then just toss the drink behind her.
Walking behind you, like carrying out the drinks is Lucinda, just like right there, and just like she's just got like all this yellow snow or the glass is like all over her. She's like dropped a drink. Like, did you just?
Oh god!
Did you just throw a glass in my bar?
But my friend, they told me that.
Colette is gone onto another table talking to 3 biker chicks.
Yeah, they are. I'm really sorry. I thought it was the custom here. I will help you get cleaned up.
I like the custom here, and like comes over with some of the spilled over drink. It's like the custom is to do that, when you're already properly shit faced and you only just got here.
And I think like Harry will like just turn around and be like, "Yo, Lucinda, do you want me to throw this one out?"
Looks over, looks at them, and says like, and it's like this moment of just like suddenly you looking up and it's like, it's fine. I got this one. This one's not going to do that again.
Oh no, not at all. I'm. You know what? I'll just probably not have another drink, so I can't be throwing it around.
You're coming to my bar and you're not going to have another drink? And then she like brings over and she's got like hold on. Goes over to the bar, grabs a couple of bottles, brings it over, and just like brings over 2 dark bottles that look quite old, It's like, what's your, yeah. And it's like, come on. It's your, we haven't seen you here before. I can't be scaring away customers, especially new ones.
Oh,
I want a better class of clientele.
I'm not scared. I do dangerous things all the time. It's just that next week is a work week, and it's just Friday. If I get drunk right now, I'll spend all of tomorrow recovering. I won't be able to prepare for work. Like, you know how it is.
I get it. I work all weekends. I work basically every day. It happens, and they don't get it. People think, just like take some time off. It's a job, You can't take a day off and just gallivant. Gallivant doing
Yeah,
random things, random people. Come on.
exactly. Like you have to do your job. Like
Yeah.
do you enjoy your job? Can I ask you that?
It's barely a living, but it's I like it more than things I've done in the past. You know, maybe it's not the perfect job for me, but it's good for now. Do you like your job?
I mean, I love marketing,
Hmm.
but it doesn't exactly pay the bills. And I guess if you ask my friend Colette, and she's gonna look back to where Colette was and just to find that they've like disappeared to yet another different table.
Oh yeah, like there's more.
They're here
there's-
somewhere.
Yeah, there's somewhere. Right. All right. Oh, you're in marketing. That's
Well,
cool.
I mean, I moonlight also at night just to earn some extra money, but yeah, marketing.
Yep. I'm always been looking to get word out more about the White Claw, and we have a couple of odd folks. He looks at the laughers, but you know, could always get.
Oh,
It'd be
really?
nice to get more people.
Those guys. I mean, role-playing games are all the rage right now. I'm sure they're fine.
What's a role-playing game?
Oh, okay. And I think Bet's just going to just take out a work notebook from like her handbag and just start showing it and pouring over details about okay, so you roll these dice and then just maybe a montage of her just saying a bunch of
and Lucinda's not
increasingly more
bored.
technical terms.
Lucinda's paying attention, attentively drinking as well, and just talking. She seems quite. I like it. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that's what kids were doing today. Last I heard about it, there was I thought it was just associated with Satanists, but this seems fine. It seems fun. Not Satanist fun, but it sounds fun. Yeah. Do you do any marketing for outside RPGs? Because anything, I'm trying to get the word out about this place. You got any advice? Maybe you have a card, a business card or something?
Yeah, and she's definitely gonna reach in and just pull out a business card, and it's just just on those proper just sleek white with just Beth Esther written.
Yeah,
and
she reaches over to take it, and I think there's that moment taking the card where the fingers touch.
Fingers, yeah.
Yeah. And there's this spark of chemistry.
Yeah, she's gonna immediately down a glass. Yeah, I would love to help you market your bar. So what's your theme? What's the main feature?
Alcohol.
Oh, I mean, but
I'm sure we can. Maybe we can figure that out. He looks over your friend's gone. You.
Yeah, she does that.
Your friend, and I think Rachel, Polly, and another one they're long gone. They left about half an hour ago. Do you need a ride home?
I would love a ride home. Let me guess, you ride a bike?
Or gave it away. Be ready. Come on. I'll get you home. And takes you aside, and there is an older but still very well kept bike motorcycle, big black one with the a tag, the emblem on the side of a white wolf on the side, and it's
a decal.
Exactly, that's the word. A decal there, and just you ride. It's just hold on, and
I'm just gonna be oh, this is very old. Did you restore this?
More than a few times.
Oh. And she'll just put on a helmet and get on.
Yeah, gets on the back, hold on tight, and takes off. Oh yeah, sorry about that. We get radio from the future sometimes. Alright. I think that's a good point.
Yeah, I think
now's the time to figure out what's the spade. Now we can figure out what might keep
the
these
bump in
lovebirds
the
apart.
road.
What is the bump in the road?
So
do you want to drive? Do you want to draw the club?
I mean, it's a spade, but
okay, I will.
call a spade a spade.
I will call a spade a spade. All right, I'll do it. Let's figure out our problems. The four. One or both of them are extremely shallow when the story begins. Fair
Oh.
enough. I mean, shallow doesn't necessarily mean have to be attractiveness. It could basically be like, I'm judging you because you're a monster, without even like looking into it. Or it can literally be shallowness. What do you think? I mean, like my character could be judging you because you're human, for example. Like, you're human, you can't.
I think that might be the right kind of shallow in this situation. Do you want to judge me for being a human? Do I want to judge you for being a monster?
Yeah, that means at some point, maybe when you get home, you reveal that you dislike monsters. Maybe going up to your apartment or something, oh, a monster jumps you smash a gargoyle to pieces, and like, goddamn monsters are the worst, or something like that. Yeah.
Oh yeah, just like it's normal. It's just
like,
normal.
Just normally you get jumped by in my neighborhood. You get jumped by monsters sometimes. It happens.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Sure, we can start narrating at that, I guess.
Yeah, we don't. Yeah. That's just to show an example. But
just a narration.
We have to show.
Yeah, I would say it's like they're going up the stairs and just Gargoyle jumps through the window. Beth just smashes it in the head, and probably then. Do you think Lucinda is going to reveal to Beth that she's a monster at this point?
I don't think we need to reveal that at this point. But I think does your character suspect anything about like Lucinda and the bar might be full of werewolves? Or does she just think it's a normal bar?
I think she thinks it's a normal bar, but she is like, oh, okay, someone who knows about monsters. That's nice. I can let my guard down a bit.
Yeah, I think like when they see the monsters and they're not like nervous or anything, and you can see they also move to like do it. It was almost like a combo attack. They like grab it and then crucified it or broke it to pieces or whatever. It's like, saw that and like, okay, they get it. They understand monsters are evil. And then my cat's like, oh, okay, they can handle themselves for a human. Not bad.
Yeah.
But they don't say that. They're just like, okay.
Yeah. So like, I think at this point, Beth is probably thinking Lucinda is a monster hunter.
Yeah. And maybe my cat's like thinking, I don't think my character thinks you're a monster. I think your character's just like, okay, they're somewhat with it. I don't like, no, I'd smell it if they were a corpse. I'd smell it if they were a werewolf, that kind of thing. Yeah, I think, and then we like see, probably, Okay, I think now we can just kind of figure out the main part of the movie, the four kind of like scenes. We each draw one of each suit. Well, I mean, you can just claim which suit you want to draw.
I mean, I'll go with clubs, I guess.
All right, let's hit the clubs. Clubs and?
I guess I can stick to hearts.
Clubs and hearts. Let's go.
Hearts have been working out for me lately.
They have. Right,
I wouldn't say it. I mean, okay, I can see Purna like disagreeing.
Okay, so for clubs we have a 9.
Yeah.
Right? Okay, good stuff. 9.
And for hearts we also have a 9.
Ooh, 9 on 9. So for 9 of clubs, one of the stars runs into a minor accident that leaves them okay, but are inconveniently injured for the rest of the movie.
Oh no.
And then 9. A Santa hired for an event breaks his ankles, and it's up to the stars to make sure a group of children manage to have their expected magical Christmas event. I mean, because it's not Christmas, it doesn't have to be Santa. It could just be, oh no, Halloween is ruined because we can't, have it. Yeah, or literally, could even just be the, an event at the RPG company. Like, oh no, we were going to have someone cosplaying as a werewolf for a big, book launch or something.
Oh, I like this.
Can look like a werewolf. Rick and Treat, as our producer so kindly said, which the audience will start on. We're missing out on a lot of good stuff, audience.
Yeah.
Okay. Main dust. Well, no, want some more about these hearts cards. All right. So, and now I will draw a diamond and a spade. What do we got? A 6 of diamonds. A precocious young child disrupts things in such a way for the stars to get a moment along with each other. Or a moment alone with each other. Not sure which one it means. And then a spade. Jack of spades. Someone from one of the star's professional lives tells the star that whatever they're doing at this moment is unrealistic, and romance suddenly feels like an impossible dream that must end now. I mean, that could be the person on your payphone.
I think that makes a lot of sense.
Oh, now we can kind of like figure out how to arrange these things. Like which of these events in what order do they come out in? I think maybe J could be the last one, or the
I
second
would
to
say
last
J
one.
should be the last one. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So J, the spade would be the last one.
Yeah.
One of the stars runs into a minor accident and leaves him injured, but okay. So that could be a result of the
event.
Be a result of the event.
I would say the event being the first one makes sense. So like you'd start with hearts, which leads into the clubs.
Hearts. Yeah. Should it lead into clubs or should it lead into diamonds? Like the precocious young child could be a teen who went to the RPG event, for example.
But it could go both ways, right? It could lead into the clubs and then lead into the diamond.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay, so I like that.
We just find this kid at the event who then like turns up later as well.
Yeah, I swear people keep getting injured for your events. Seriously, the first person you hire is getting injured, and then one of us is getting injured on this. Yeah, it might be me getting injured, but it might make more sense because, like, if I'm inconvenient for the rest of the movie, it kind of depends on the severity of the injury. If we go with the whole werewolves can heal faster thing.
I would say I should get injured.
Okay. So,
in fact, that actually leads very well into spades because, like, you're getting injured at these stupid marketing jobs. You need to be hunting monsters, stuff like that.
Yes, marketing is the less dangerous job. You should give your full attention to being a monster hunter, which is safer.
Exactly.
Yeah. Does your RPG company offer health insurance? No, it really should. Let's start with the scene in question. We are beginning with the person hired for an event. So how does the scene start? I think probably at your office, or have you like rented out a space to like do this event?
Oh, I would say we rented out a space, like the decorations are ready. We've invited people for the launch. And, Beth is on the scene. She's probably got a pager in one hand, like 3 different clipboards. Just kind of talking, handling this, handling that, and I'm assuming just one of the interns just comes up and says that.
Sorry, the performer we had who was playing Gorgamel, the Grey Hunter, the terrifying werewolf. He broke his ankle. He won't be able to perform.
No. He said he was coming today to perform.
Yes, he was in a small skateboarding accident. Apparently, he was learning tricks from someone. Colette's in the shadows, just like quietly trying to not get attention. And he got a little injured last night. He's terribly sorry.
Tell him to send us a replacement. How are we supposed to? Like, the kids are all looking forward to a big werewolf.
Yeah. I'm not paid enough to answer these problems. I'm just going to... And the intern runs away, bumping into Lucinda, who's like arrived and just like, just arrived. It's just like, everything all right?
No, everything is not all right. We had every detail of this event planned out. We need to sell copies of this game. And you know what kids don't like? They don't like to read. You know what they like? They like big animals. We had one guy who had one job to be in a werewolf costume, and he broke his ankle. What are we gonna do? No, nobody's gonna buy the game. We're screwed. We're screwed. Like, she just shouts way too loudly.
She covers her ears as it's like, okay, listen, okay, listen. You need a werewolf. If I can get you someone in a werewolf costume, no questions asked. Would that solve the problems?
You know someone who does costumes?
It's best you don't ask quick. Do you really have the time
Okay,
to ask questions?
I don't. I will fix them into our budget. Just please, thank you. This means so much to me.
Listen, just help me out with the help me out with the marketing. Like he has a little folder of like things about his bar based on like conversation. She has things in her folder about things in the bar that you were like talking about, things to help out the bar. Like listen, just put some time in your schedule to talk to me, and we'll get it sorted. Don't worry about the cost. Okay.
Yeah, lovely. How about tonight?
I could be free tonight. Let's get you a wolf, I guess. It's all right if it looks you guys don't mind if it looks a bit scary, right?
I'm sure the kids can handle it. It's fine.
Kids will be fine. Yeah. Changing rooms. Goes off to like the changing rooms. The intern comes back, and then when you need the great werewolf show up suddenly, like this huge 7 foot tall gray white werewolf, gray and white werewolf like comes out huge, like about 7 foot tall, just like lumbering out of there, and just like there's like a roar, and like the kids obviously they scream, and then they scream with joy because kids, and yeah, you see this like werewolf just like coming forward like.
Yeah. Beth is just going to go. I that is a very realistic costume. I hope Lucinda told you like how much our budget is. We are not paying you more than we paid the other person, but it's a wonderful costume. Good job. Yeah, just kind of stand out here and interact with the kids. Try not to scare them too much. I'm sure they'll have a wonderful time. Also, and she'll just like hand like a giant, like just a plastic pumpkin of candy. It's just get them into the Halloween mood a bit. Just hand out this candy, and then she'll also hand another bag with like with like flyers about the game. So just one on each hand.
They look very.
I'll hand these out as well. It's fine.
It looks small in her hands as she's just like, and then just like goes to flyers, and then just like also.
Oh, wow, that's a big. Are you like hot under there? Do you need someone to like give you water or something? Okay. And Beth will go to like find an intern to get water for the.
When you leave, like Lucinda strikes like, what are you doing panting? I know you're thirsty. You can't just pant it. You just can't pant at random girls. It's like muttering to himself. He's a small child, just like looking over, like, oh, and the kid, oh, throws a flyer at the kid.
I think at this point, like Colette is probably going to just be like skateboarding around, and she'll just see you and she'll be like, "Oh, hi Lucinda, I didn't know you were doing this event."
Hi Colette. How are you doing?
Oh, I'm great. Polly said to say hi. Wait, does Beth know you're here? Does Beth know you're
Don't need to bring that up. Beth just thinks. Beth asked for someone in a werewolf costume. This seemed easier. Don't tell Beth it's me. Under here.
Oh yeah, sure. Great costume. Hey, I'm doing skateboarding lessons next week if you want to show up.
I heard about the last guy. Why are you inviting me?
No reason. I need money. And she just skates away.
All right. Well, I respect the grind, and then you come in. It's like, and then full Scooby-Doo voice. I think, yeah. What did you have in mind for? Do you want to keep doing this scene, or do you want to move into the minor?
I think we can definitely like the feeling I'm getting is like these scenes really kind of just lead into each other.
Exactly.
So I think the minor accident
will happen during this event,
or like when the event is wrapping up.
Yeah, I think there's like little bits where like kid is literally riding on Lucinda the werewolf.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
And just they're all like eating so much candy and they're sugared up. And like by the end of the evening, when their parents arrive, like they're just like, oh dear Lord, what has happened? And the kids are just like, buy the game, buy the game, buy the game. And Beth is in the corner, just like, yes.
Reach the children. Yeah. I think like, yeah, at that point, what's it called? Yeah, I think Lucinda probably like shows up quickly, like putting on her clothes, like, so, how was my guy? How was he?
Oh, he was great. I'm surprised he didn't stick around. We haven't even gotten a chance to pay him. I didn't even see what he looks like, honestly, but that costume was so good.
Consummate actor, and it's, they didn't want to stick around. It's a whole process to get out of it. It's a whole thing, but don't worry about it. I cover him. Like I said, favor to me, helping out with the the thing tonight. Did it go well? Did you sell any of the books?
Oh yeah, we sold a bunch. Like there were a lot of kids. There were a lot of those LARPers, honestly. Though, hang on a second. One of them is kind of. I have a weird feeling about one of them.
Me too.
And so I think what's gonna happen here is that Beth has been seeing a LARPer whose costume looks, in her eyes, very realistic, and she thinks that this one is actually a gargoyle, like kind of in disguise at the thing.
Okay. I'm with you on this. Whether it is a real thing or you just end up shanking a child, we'll find out.
Oh no!
It won't be a child. It'll be a teen. It's fine. It's fine to shank a teen.
It's probably an adult, but I think.
I get it. I understand.
Wait, I'm so glad you're like cool with this stuff. I usually can't talk about it to anyone, but it's monsters. They just. And. But the question is, how can I get to this person and take them somewhere without anyone noticing? And I think at this point Beth is going to notice like Colette's skateboard just kind of sitting by the side while Colette is chatting up people. Do you know how to skateboard? Okay. Maybe I'll just have to wing it.
Okay. I don't know what you're winging, but I'm with you.
Okay. And Beth will just be like, okay, watch my 6. And she's gonna grab the skateboard and basically try to like skateboard to this gargoyle person, just kind of tackle them and push them right into a secret room.
Okay.
Like say like a changing room on the side.
Sure. Like go in. Oh. Hey, lady, what you? And then just like fully into the changing room.
And just like she's just like gonna like be like, oh gargoyles, I've got you this time. Why are you at this event? Who sent you? Are they trying to get rid of me?
Yes. I'm not telling. Yes, like I'm not. Yes, like I may as well tell you because there's no way you're surviving this. The warlocks of the beach send their regard, and I think at that point he's probably trying to like slash you.
Oh yeah, I will like have a like stake ready, and I will just like do gargoyles get killed by stakes?
It depends on the stake, I guess.
Let's say pork. And I will just slam the gargoyle, and
I mean, like most things die if you stab them in the heart. A lot of things are vulnerable to that.
That's right. You know what? I will actually use the skateboard. Beth is going to use the skateboard and just jam it on the gargoyle's head and knock it unconscious, and then probably like call for Lucinda. And so she's like, does this? She's like, Lucinda, oh shit. And then realizes that while skateboarding, she basically fell down and just like broke her. I don't want to say ankle, but ankle.
Hey, okay, hey. I just like literally like you could break your arm if you want. I picks you up.
I could break my arm.
Yeah, exactly. I thought you were gonna go like, oh, the gargoyle slashed your arm and gave you like an injury that way. But like this works fine too. You've twisted. Which you want to have? Your arm or your leg has got twisted?
I think arm. Let's go with arm.
Yeah, like, it's like Like, you are very good at this, and like picks you up. Even though it's your arm that's hurt and not your legs, it's literally like picking you up, wedding bride stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, Beth is
You
gonna
are-
blush.
It's like, you need help clearing up this. Oh wait, is the gargoyle gonna leave a body that we need to clear up?
I mean, have you cleared up a gargoyle body before?
Not since France.
I think you should just help me hide it somewhere. I'll call some people. They'll take care of it.
Yeah. Okay. Don't worry about it. And like, starts shuffling it together, and helps shuffling it. You don't worry about it. I got this. And just like
she's just gonna look at the skateboard and be like, "Oh God, I'm gonna oculate after this one."
Yeah. I think as we're doing this, there's like a sound, and this changing room. There's like a small kid with like fake vampire teeth who's just like saw the whole thing, and he's just like, "Hey kid, precocious little fucker, how are you?" Hi. It's part of the
Yeah. This is just another actor we hired. It's fine. You actually got to see the secret private show.
Exactly. None of this is real, right? And it doesn't have. And you don't have to tell your parents if you. And like it's just handing the kid $20.
And Beth is gonna just pull out a copy of the RPG and just also hand that to the kid. Congrats.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Why don't you get out of here and tell people to let people know this place is closed.
Yeah.
Help the performer put himself back together. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's fine. Yeah, he's fine.
Just tell them somebody's changing in here. It's fine.
Exactly. Okay. I'll tell them you two are changing in here, and then just like leaves. Okay. Well, that was thing. Moves the body like into like a little bag. She pulls out a little black bin liner, getting it all ready. Yeah, you never know when you might need one of these.
Oh, yeah, you've done this before.
Like I said, back in France.
Honestly, I knew you were a biker, but you're so much stronger and tougher than I could have ever thought. Like,
if you keep going at it, I'm going to start thinking you're flirting with me.
I might be flirting with you.
Oh. Wow. Nice. Nice? And he looks at himself like, nice? Who says nice to that?
I know we said we'd like go somewhere tonight, but how about we go somewhere different? You want to come hunt monsters with me? There's a werewolf that's been spotted. Like, in fact, surprisingly close to your bar. I would love some help with that.
Right. Yeah. A werewolf near my bar. Big, maybe I saw that big red thing.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That sounds great. I think that's a good idea. How about I get rid of this body? I come pick you up with my bike, and we go deal with the big red werewolf.
I would love that idea. That sounds amazing. And I love riding on your bike. And Beth is just like kind of a blushing mess at this point.
Yeah, I love you riding on my bike too. It's good. It's good. I'm gonna get rid of this.
It's really good. Yeah.
I'm gonna get rid of this corpse. I will.
I love how you get rid of corpses. And Beth is gonna run out. She's just like,
okay. Great. Then the elder's like, Fucking hell, Harry, you are so bad at hiding yourself. Who the fuck saw Harry? And he's just like grabbing everything, getting rid of the corpse, going out the back entrance of the place. Yeah. I think at this point, maybe this is either when you contact your mysterious payphone person or they contact you. I have an idea on who it might be. If you want to speak with,
I would love to hear your idea.
my idea is the person you're speaking to is like saying, listen, I know there's a red werewolf there. I've been in, I've gotten close to him over the last decade, you know? He thinks my name is Colton.
No.
That's not it. If you think it's too dark, we can go a different route entirely if you'd rather Colton and just like someone who's seen him, like he's
I feel like I don't want to break Harry's joy like that.
Yeah, we could have it that someone has seen listen, I saw this werewolf. He was out in the full moon with this human, and you know, he definitely looked like he was attacking that human. He was right on top of him. It was horrifying. I took graphic pictures.
Oh no. Listen, there's a problem. You know how I do a marketing job in the daytime, right?
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Why? Let's just do this full time.
Well, okay, I marketing is my passion. I've told you about this that time we met in the secret hideout. Yes. I might have broken my arm.
You broke how?
Well, okay, so there was someone. There was a gargoyle on the cover. I borrowed my friend's skateboard. I was with this person. They're actually kind of really cute, and I guess knowing that they were watching me, I got carried a bit overboard and decided to do some cool trick. And well, I don't know how to ride skateboards. But yeah, I broke my arm.
The gargoyles and their masters, the warlocks by the beach, they're after you. You've already made things too difficult. They are going to keep hunting you down.
Oh, I just got that.
There we go. Yes, of course, your sworn enemies of
the wall of
globes of shadows. They are going to hunt. They're going to keep, sending people after you. And if you keep having this human job, this real job, people are going to keep getting hurt. People will keep getting endangered. You're stretching yourself too thin. You gotta be just out in the wild, unattached to anyone, communicating only them at secret hideouts and payphones like myself.
But I've been, I'm out every night hunting gargoyles, and I meet nobody. I talk to nobody interesting. At least with my human job, I made friends. I met Colette, and she took me out to a bar. I met Lucinda. I'm meeting people. I'm happier.
You went out to a bar, which bar? The White Claw?
The White Claw?
The one where there is a...
where the werewolf...
Exactly. If you had gone there with the focus of a hunter, you would have found the werewolf that night. Instead, what were you doing? Making lovely eyes at some... I don't know your preference in biker. Some kind of biker. I don't know.
They ride a really old bike.
Oh, good for them. While they're riding bikes, werewolves are off there riding people and eating them.
I can do both. I've been doing both for so many years. Like nothing's changed. I just found someone I like.
Oh yes, it's gonna change. And now instead of spending what little time you have outside your work focusing on killing monsters, you're gonna what? Spend less time hunting monsters, more time making goo eyes? Is that what you're gonna do? Is that it?
You don't know about my eyes.
What's more important to you? Saving the world from monsters, or he makes kissing sounds over the phone. What matters more?
It's the monsters, obviously.
Obviously it's the monsters. Nothing's more important than the monsters. Now, get your head together.
I again, Beth is just gonna slam the phone down and walk off, probably with a cast on her arm at this point, and just getting all the the gear ready.
You get picked up. That's fair. So, yeah, I think this is the moment when it seems like the romance is over. Where a disaster.
I feel like I feel like we're one scene like away from the disaster, though,
I
is the
think
problem.
the next scene is the disaster. I think
Yeah. No, but
possibly.
I feel like do you think that like Harry and Lucinda need a scene like between, or we can just jump straight into the
I the way I was seeing it, either what's it called? I think Lucinda's trying to call Harry, but Harry doesn't have a cell phone. So he's like, "Where the
Oh
heck
yeah,
are you?
that's
Come
true.
on!" He's calling the bar, and like, fuck. Okay, and so his backup
Okay, yeah,
plan is like,
let's go with that.
yeah, I'll ride with the hunter and just basically lure the hunter in a completely different direction entirely, away from Harry. And unfortunately, that's where Harry and Colton are, which is just
Yeah,
like,
yeah, I think this works.
yeah. So and then that's the awkward scene where it's like, okay, I'm ready. I'm going to take the shot, and then trying to stop you from taking the shot, and just like reveals werewolfness. I think that's a good scene. Let's do this scene. So picks you up.
Yeah, I mean, I think we could just do this scene more narration because otherwise it'll be a really long role play.
Yeah, no issues. So yeah, comes to pick you up. You're probably in hunter gear, whatever that looks like for
Oh
your
yeah,
character,
100%. Yeah,
and a cast. Yeah.
yeah, and the cast.
Yeah. So it's like, you sure you want to do it tonight? We don't have to do it tonight.
Oh no. You know what? It's okay if you don't want to. I really have to do this. We could postpone our plans if you don't want to come along.
Oh, I'm not letting you go out hunting down these horrifying, evil, twisted, satanic monsters by yourself. Definitely. Nothing redeemable about monsters. No, definitely not. No, we should go together. It's fine. And, put you on the bike, make sure you puts you in front so you don't fall off. And then you're just like driving like, oh, this is a shortcut. I'm sure I heard that the monsters like to come to this section. And he goes to a section near the bar that's like, visual. There's no way Harry and Colton are going to be here. There's no way they're going to be here. Yes.
And Beth is like, like she's just kind of looking around constantly on the edge. But this time I think like I imagine like Lucinda's trying to like make conversation with Beth
Yeah.
and like actually make it a date.
Like a date, and also kind of like tell you maybe don't kill the monster.
Yeah, and Beth is just not like Beth is zoned out. She's just looking around like hunter's instinct, like marked or try to find a werewolf.
Yeah, in Italy, werewolves are actually a sign of good luck, and they say. And don't even get me started on Ireland. Like the way they have with werewolves, it's a good thing, wolves, really. And like he's just, you probably shush him because that's like he put you like this lovely waterfall, and unfortunately, at the bottom of the waterfall is Harry and Colton going at it werewolf style.
I think I'm assuming Harry's not like openly available at this point, right? They're just kind of going at it.
No, I meant like you could see Harry is like because they've established Colton and Harry know about each other. Colton knows Harry.
Oh yeah, fair.
Yeah, so I think
that's it. A werewolf. Like openly in this bar, there's the werewolf, and she's gonna like literally climb onto the bar.
Oh, we're doing this in the bar. Okay, yeah, sure. I was gonna do it.
Oh, I thought we were.
I said away from the bar, near like a beautiful waterfall.
Right. Okay, yeah, fair.
Makes more sense to do it outside. We won't do it in the bar. We can do it in the bar.
That does make sense. That makes more sense actually.
Outside, trying to distract you. Look at this lovely moon that's not quite full yet. There's a waterfall. It's great. And oh fuck! And then Harry and Colton are nothing graphic, but Harry is a werewolf right now. So you're probably trying to reach for your gun.
Yeah, I'm just like I immediately get out probably a crossbow.
Yeah.
A crossbow with a silver bolt, and I'm just like I stand on top of whatever is the highest thing nearby, and I'm like, werewolf, time to die.
No.
And like shoot right between Harry and Colton.
I think you fire, but then you feel like a big pressure like pushing you aside, and you think, Lucinda? Like, this is furry. And then you realize Lucinda's mid transformation pushing you out of the way, into the both of you like kind of falling, away into the waterfall, and like landing in the water. Safe, protected you from like getting hurt, but like pushing you so you don't get the shot off.
I'm like, Lucinda, you're a werewolf?
Surprise! I'm.
What?
Listen.
I thought you were cool.
never claimed to be cool. That was just a motorcycle. I'm gonna listen. Don't hunt down the werewolves in this place. And then he's like sees the silver bolt, stamps on it with the foot so it shatters, and they're like, bye. And they're like, bye, and just like runs off as far as he can.
Yeah, and Beth is just lying there, like soaked in fountain water, just like, it was all a lie. I thought I was just like, it was all a lie.
All a lie. And it turns out the secret identity was my character. We thought it'd be the hunter thing. It turns out to be both. Both of the secret.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, I think that's pretty sure that's the disaster that struck. I think now.
Yeah. Now.
One of them.
I mean, we definitely have to
make a grand gesture. What do you say?
I think both of them make sense.
Yeah. What kind of grand gesture?
And I'm imagining like a montage of like kind of them going back to their separate lives. You know how it is like in romance movies. Like, okay, Beth just kind of gives up. Like she resigns at the roping studio, and you just see like her going around like shooting gargoyles and like killing monsters at night, and probably like with some kind of sorrow in her eyes. Like she's just punching like a some sort of other furry monster. And just like in her mind is thinking about Lucinda.
Yeah.
And just a montage of like that. While I'm assuming for Lucinda it would be more of just working at the bar.
I think Lucinda has done things like the worry that the monster hunter might show up again has kind of like gotten your montage buying plane tickets for Harry and Colton. Like call it a honeymoon. It's fine. Just get out and literally this bar they've kind of like closing the bar. Like you can literally, might have gone to the bar to see it, and like I've seen it's been shut down, like that thing, because he has werewolf customers. He doesn't want werewolves to kind of be like to find out about it. So he's like, well, kind of run away. She's like, well, kind of run away, change my identity again. Yeah, and it's that kind of like, they enjoyed the bar, kind of put it away, and they're just like looking at their kind of motorcycle as they're kind of like thinking their options, on the main highway. But yeah, maybe your character sees the bar there. I think my character does actually. Yeah, my character knows where you live, so I think he stops, at your place of. Look, he waits for you to he waits for you to come home. He's outside, outside the building, just like she's just like on the bike. Yeah, he looks at you and says like, I was about to just flee town. Werewolves have told all my werewolves to go, but I wanted to see you again, give you a chance to make the pain stop.
I do want pain to stop. These past few weeks, there's no joy in monster hunting anymore. I've been blinded for so long, thinking that all monsters are just horrible people. But I haven't thought about that monsters are people. I wanted to make things up to you, if that makes sense.
I don't let myself get open very often in the last century. I try to keep it kind of closed, keep it kind of, not let people in, because when you let people in, it hurts. It hurts more than silver. So when I let you in that way, I can't let you out. And it's just, if I can't be with you, I don't think I could do this with this pain for another 100 years. So, and it's like approaching, and he like reaches over and it's like,
I'm gonna be like, I don't think I could go around killing monsters or doing marketing for another even 10 years. I'm sorry that I gave up on you just because you were a monster. I'm sorry I judged monsters. but I need to show you that like I'm willing to change. And I think like as Lucinda's approaching her, Beth's going to like kind of be like, look over there, and point towards like the full moon.
And he just like, puts his key in the motorcycle. She changes, into into a wolf form, and like is towering over you a little bit. Unless your character is also 6 foot something.
Well, what's going to happen is that as she does that, my character Beth will look at the moon, and also slowly change into a werewolf, and be like, I wanted to see what it's like to be you. I wanted to be there for you for longer. I got bitten. It's
God damn it, Harry.
almost.
That just sent up my
he's beautiful, by the way. He and his boyfriend are just so cute. Fiance now, I guess.
Yeah, they're gonna get married in Hawaii.
Yeah, but yeah, this is. You don't need to close down your bar. You don't need to alert the werewolves. I'm done hunting down monsters. I want to be a monster with you.
I think, and like looks over, just like puts his head next to your wolf head, just like that. I said, like, we're both kind of jobless right now. I think the first thing I want to teach you is what it's like just running and being free from everything for a little while. And then we can figure out what happens next. And then...
Yeah, and...
How?
Yeah, I just how... And then I think like Beth is gonna just look at Lucinda and be like, one more thing.
Mm-hmm.
I love you, and then just continues back into a howl. Oh,
and just like repeating as well. Little pip tackle. I think we see these two lesbian werewolves
Like,
just run off into the streets and then into the wild, full terrifying werewolf forms.
Yeah.
Okay, now we enter.
Now for the epilogue.
The epilogues. Any side characters mentioned, we can tie up their stories as well, preferably. I think we know what happens to Harry and Colton. They're off to
they have a wonderful marriage in Hawaii.
Yeah. What do you think happens to Colette? Anything happens?
Oh, I think Colette, like we just like the game becomes very popular. Colette gets hired to like kind of move to like a bigger city and just start writing stuff, and you just see Colette like dating people, skateboarding around, just fun. And I think like maybe we'll see like a smile from Colette that indicates that they have like fangs or something, like indicate that Colette's also been a monster this whole time.
Oh yeah, but that's how they became. That's how she knew about the bar. Makes sense. Yeah. And a brief shot of just the mysterious guy from the payphone going to war with the warlocks on the beach, but that's like a completely different storyline. Just like, why aren't more people involved in our feud? And just like, what do you think about our characters, though? How many, when we see our characters again, how much time has passed since this grand gesture? Are they the same city? Are they like a different country? Or what do you think?
Oh, I have a brilliant idea.
Go on, let's hear.
Okay. How about... Okay, no, never mind. That doesn't quite work. But I would say maybe like, it's been like a couple of years, and they're maybe in some like kind of picturesque location together.
No?
Snow. Let's do snow.
Yeah. Hey, yeah. Nice wintry kind of like location. What? Like, as we've established, my character's werewolf is like whitish grey. What's your character's werewolf form?
I think Bethany Preet is more of a traditional like brown, with like maybe like bits of like black kind of spread around, like a very just a kind of pattern going on.
Yeah, you think they've got like these two girls have made a log cabin somewhere, or?
Oh, definitely. Yeah, I think there's a log cabin. I think there's probably like some sort of monster speakeasy like attached to the log cabin for all the like snow monsters coming around. Like, we see a Bigfoot like sitting there like having drinks. Well, a Yeti, I guess.
Yeah.
Um,
And he's like, potato, and I think it is a little argument like, no, this is a Yeti. No, it's a Bigfoot. And like, it's little arguments that might just be had. Like, I'm so sorry I'm so sorry about her. He's like this.
Like, I don't know where I want to end this.
Mm-hmm.
So we're just like talking to each other, talking to these monsters, and then let's say what's another snow monster? Living snowman. Let's say a snowman. A snowman comes running and is just like, Lucinda, Beth, you need to come quick. It's monster hunters. It's the watchers over the snowstorm.
Oh, dang it.
And we just look at each other and like, yeah.
And like, come on. Really?
And we just look at each other like we sharpen our claws, grab a weapon.
And let's go. Oh, and it's like he looks and he says, and he's like, but not just shouting, just howl. He just like shouts like, "Oh yeah, I love you."
Ooh.
And off they go to hunt and do things for, and that's the final love scene. I think that's the final scene.
Yeah,
and I
think that's good. Yeah,
and that is the end of many titles were offered. Being a Monster with You was also a title that was offered. Betty Preet and the Beast was also there. Howling for Love. There's so many good ones.
Howling for Love.
We'll workshop it. The title will be, there this whole time. The eventual title we decide upon will be there. Even if we have not said it yet, the entire movie, it will be there.
It's gonna retcon into our screens.
Exactly.
I guess.
That is how it works. The power of retcon. And the power of Aziz. Thank you for such an incredible storytelling.
Always lovely to play with you.
And that has been Love is on the Cards, the werewolf lesbian romance you didn't know you needed this holiday season. Thank you very much for our players, to our players for playing this game. Thank you to Daisies and Dragons for having us on their stream. It's been really fun watching how everyone interprets the prompts differently. It's been really lovely to see everyone embracing the game like this. I am Purna M, one half of Weave Games. This is our second game. It's out on December 25th. If you happen to be watching this after 25th December 2023, please go ahead and buy the game. It's available on itch. And I will now throw it over to our incredible co-stars to tell you what they're up to in the TTRPG realms and who they are in real life. Starting this time with Chirag.
Hi, I'm Chirag Znani, co-founder of Daisies and Dragons. I enjoyed one half of this lesbian werewolf romance. Got to enjoy, and you can find me writing for TTRPGs. You can find me making more content like this, hopefully, and find me on Twitter at Chicky Said What and at Daisies and Dragons everywhere. You can find us, and that's me and my lovely co-star.
Hi, I'm Aziz. I'm a lesbian, but not a werewolf in real life.
So she claims.
I also occasionally play TTRPGs. I have written one TTRPG, which you can find on my Twitter and Blue Sky, at Lesbianing, like I mentioned below. For the people who have made it this far, my Instagram is at Eat Books, Read Food. You're allowed to find me. And yeah, if anyone wants to like have me play streams with them or write stuff, I'm around. And yeah, this was lovely.
So thank you very much to both of you. Thank you all for watching and have a great rest of your day. Bye.